It was a cold winter Wednesday night. The sun was going down early, around 5 o'clock. My cousin and I wanted to ride our bikes to a park that was really far away. The park was located 45 minutes away from my house. We knew there was an outdoor gym there, so we wanted to work out. My cousin and I started riding our bikes towards the park, following the Google Maps on my phone. When we arrived at the park, it was already really dark, as the sun had went down about an hour ago. The park was very dark, but we slowly made our way around to the gym. The gym sat right next to a soccer field, which was next to the dark woods. As my cousin and I were working out, we would occasionally get interrupted by weird sounds coming from the woods. We knew the sounds must be coming from an animal, but we were unsure what animal makes these weird sounds. After finishing the workout, we decided to explore the woods. We were teenagers around the time, so we were very adventurous and wanted to explore different things. We started making our way into the dark woods. We were forced to walk our bikes because there was lots of sticks and trees, making it unsafe to ride a bike. The only source of light we had was a broken bike light and our phone lights. Since we did not want our phones to die, we relied on a broken bike light. This light was not bright at all, and it would turn on and off by itself. My cousin and I were very paranoid the entire time, constantly looking everywhere to make sure we were not being followed. We were very scared the entire time. As we were walking down the path, we saw this person coming towards us very fast. My cousin and I got a better look, and we realized that the person was not walking. He was riding something. The vehicle he was riding was very fast, and he was able to travel through the woods without falling. The man was riding through the dirt, leaves, and large sticks in a straight line. It looked like he was hovering above the ground. My cousin and I got really scared because we have never seen anything before that could hover above the ground through the woods. As the weird man on the vehicle was approaching us, we jumped on our bikes and sped through the woods. Our bike tires would get caught up in the sticks and leaves, causing our bikes to go really slow. My cousin's tire also popped somewhere down the road. When we finally made it out of the woods, we looked behind us to see if the man on the weird vehicle was still following us. As soon as we looked, the man turned back around and sped really fast, disappearing into the darkness. We both just stood there, shocked at what we have just witnessed. At some point, both of us thought that the weird thing could have been an alien. We knew there was no way any vehicle was able to ride through the woods at such speeds. Since we were very convinced that it was an alien, we decided to go back into the woods to see if we could find it again. But this time we were going to take a video and a picture of the man and the vehicle. We searched for at least another hour, but we didn't end up finding anything. So we decided to ride home. To this day, we didn't tell anyone about our experience because we knew no one would believe us. I used to work the night shift at a gas station about a year ago. During the time that I worked there, the gas station would close around 1 a.m. Since I was the only one working at the time, I would always have to lock up the place and then leave. On one particular night, I was watching a movie on my phone around 12:30 when I heard a car pulling up to the gas station parking lot. This was kind of strange, since I don't normally get any customers past 12. Either way, I was ready if he wanted to get some gas. During my time at work, my car is the only car in the parking lot. This random car pulled up right next to my car and just stood there. The car also had tinted windows, so I was not able to see who was in the car. After around 10 minutes, the car finally pulled up to the gas station and wanted to get some gas. When the car window finally rolled down, I could see a man wearing all black. He quickly told me to fill up his car with gas. Then he rolled his window up. As the car was filling up with gas, I kept wondering what the man was doing right next to my car. I went up to his window and waited. After he finally rolled his window back down, I asked him why he was parked right next to my car in the parking lot. He was hesitant at first, but finally responded with, "I was just checking my phone, that's all." At the same moment, the car finished filling up with gas. I closed the gas and went up to the man's window, expecting the money. When he paid for the gas, the man quickly sped off into the darkness. At this point, I could not help but wonder why the man was parked right next to my car. By that time, my shift was over, so I closed up the place and went to my car to drive home. When I reached my car, I could see that my tires were all slashed. At this point, I knew I was in trouble. I quickly looked around to make sure the man was not anywhere. Then I unlocked my car door and went inside. I immediately locked all my doors and called the police. After finishing the call with the police, I could see a light coming from my mirror. I looked behind, only to see the same man from earlier driving towards me. I was so scared, but I could not go anywhere because my tires were not working. I just stood there in fear. Soon the car pulled up right next to mine. This time the man walked out of the car, holding a baseball bat. I knew I was just about to get jumped. The man walked over to the passenger's door and used his baseball bat to break the car window. He demanded that I give him everything I have. Just as I was about to give him my wallet and phone, the cops arrived. The man tried to leave, but he was not fast enough, and the cops caught him. As the man was being dragged to the cop car, I heard him say, "This is not the last time you will see me." The hairs on my arms stood up as I got goosebumps. That same day I quit my job at the gas station, and I have never seen that same man ever since.